How about you? Yeah, I'm not Hank. I'm the guest host today. We're going to try to crank this thing today. It's a 548E. This is going to be a challenge. Hank decided to take a week off, so me and Jacob come down here to see what we can do with this thing. It's we brought my buddy let us borrow his truck with air compressor, his service truck with air compressor, and have plenty of tools, and hopefully with a little luck we can get this thing going. Well, this is going to be the first thing that we have to take care of, is getting this tire aired up. And if we can't crank it, we're going to try to lift the hydraulics, chain them off, and we're going to try to take the other tractor that we've already started and kind of shove this one on the low boy. And the good thing about this is it's got the bar still on it. That's very odd to see. That way we can pin it together to keep it from articulating. Makes it much easier to load. They even left us 2 brand new batteries. So it's just meant to be right here. We're about to get started. We're going to check the oil in it first thing. Oil's right on the money and no water, which is a plus. And what we're going to do, we're going to put a 5-gallon bucket up here. And this is where the fuel comes into the machine out of the tank into the engine. So we're going to make a make-do fuel system to drain right out of the bucket and come into here. As you can see, there's dirt daubers and all that says got into this, and we got to clean this up. This is the filter base, but we got a brand new fuel filter that looks like this. But we got like I said, we got a new one, and we're going to see what we can do. I don't have Hank's crescent wrench, but I've got one. He would be so proud. A lot of times if you tap these JIC fittings, they're a lot easier to loosen. And then, yeah. So what we're going to do, this is where we're going in with the fuel. This is where we're, don't want to break this off, but my hose isn't that big. We're going to have to come up with something. We'll figure it out as we go. I found this hose on the blade. I'm not sure if that's what they intended for it, but it's going to work just fine. We're going to stick that in that bucket of fuel and get a flow of fuel right here. So we'll see what happens. What we've done here, we've got about 2.5 gallons of fuel. We've chained it up here because the hose that would work is so short. Maybe we can get a good siphon to it and get things underway. Here's the bad part about it. All right. Let's clean this up right here. You can see a little bit of fuel trying to come out. Hopefully we still got some fuel coming out. We do. Guess what we got? We got to find the little old lock that holds this filter base, this filter to the base. It's got to be here somewhere. This is the piece that I was speaking of. I don't know what other use anybody could have had for it, but it just keeps that tight and keeps them O-rings sealed to there. But this is just a little bit different. But there's the fuel pump. I don't know how they got it. Oh, this must have an electric fuel pump. This fuel pump is not even hooked up. Well, that's a plus too, Jacob. We have electric fuel pump if we need to do something. Perfect. I think what we're going to do while we're here, we're just going to carry this with us. Because that'll speed the process up. That's electric fuel pump. That'll get us fuel to that filter base very quickly. There's that. There's that. We'll have to get some trusty tools. There's that. That's got plenty of fuel in it. We'll have to figure out a way to stop that. Alright, let me go get some plywood. And I'll go get a wrench. 7/16. We'll go see if we can get that thing fired up. It's probably bypassed this altogether. We had bought some new fuel line, so I can hook this into the pump, hook it up to here, then hook this line back into this, where to go right over there to inject the pump, and just do away with this. I think that's what we'll try. This is a little bit bigger than what I need, but we're gonna try to make it do. I'm gonna try to cut it with these makeshifts. Give us and now hook that to that, and that'll make us a bar of this fitting, so I can get that good and tight on one side. Hopefully these little, they might not even fit. We might have to find a small water hose clamp on something here to make this work. We're gonna keep trying it. Well, hopefully, I got that on that. Hopefully these two will seal it tight enough where it don't suck air. All right. Feels pretty good. All right. This one. It's hard to do anything with that camera rolling, I tell you. All right. I hope I got it hooked up right. We got a 50-50 chance. Let me see if I got some fuel getting to the pump. Well, here we go. Got it on there now. That's some bad tasting stuff there. All right, we should see some fuel flying out of that in just a second. All this works out. Well, I got a leak up here. Right there. Sucking air. Gonna be a dirt dauber's nest right there, because it fluid fuel should be just shooting out of that. I think I went through some dirt then. I think a dirt dauber's nest had got in there. Let's see. One more time. Oh, look at there.
Eureka.
Look at that. All right. We're making progress now. Let me hinge this door back up. Get this filter on there. Put the lock on there. All right. Here's the bleed screw. You just loosen that up. Let the fuel come through the filter. See it? Loosen that up just a tad more. I hope there ain't a dirt dauber got it. What I done was I hooked this to the hot on the starter, and here's what you want to hear. We don't have a key and we don't have a pocket knife. That's why we were using all these stuff. But you'll hear this. Hear that pump switching on and off? It will not fire, so I'm gonna hook that where it's on, and we should be able to attempt to start this thing. If we don't, well, we might have to. Let's see what happens. I can give it just a little bit. I'm not sure how hot those batteries are. No key. Let's see what happens. A little bit. You ready?
Yes, sir.
I just went around there and retightened on the injector pump. Let's see what happens. Squeeze those two wires together. That's just like a key switch.
Where?
Those two wires, just touch them together now. You'll see what I'm talking about. You just squeeze them together.
What wires?
Where the two red wires are going, squeeze the one.
These?
Yeah, just pinch it together and then let it go. Okay.
So hold it together?
Yeah, just hold it together. Go. Come on, you're doing good.
I think it's hot.
I know it. Put your gloves. Oh, you got your gloves on. Okay.
I got to put double glove on.
All right.
Is that all you wanted to check?
That's what we're getting, some fuel.
All right, so just hold it.
Yeah, you ready? Go. Oh, just a little there. Let me tighten this back up. All right, go. Let's get some more air out of it. Wow. Tighten this up. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Unreal, ain't it? Just got to keep working the air out. All right. I actually switch it off, Jacob. I take this wire off. That's why it dies all of a sudden. I keep forgetting. I'm the one that's got the fuel to the pump. Hang on. All right. That's good enough.